This is kind of where the rubber meets the road. Can we keep it up? So 50 days to go to the anniversary of launching Cary Spotlight on the 24th of October 2023. So let's see. We're in the archives. What happened in week 3? What do we got going on here? Look at this story. Manhunt. So that's always a good one. That's going to catch people's attention. Who wouldn't open up the email to see what's happening? So we got a manhunt going on underway after shooting near Cary. So whoa. I don't remember the story, but definitely something I would want to see. And then another one that jumps out at me right here is the hospitals in the local area have their patient safety rating rankings. So that's probably also another good story to kind of see if they have a annual rankings coming out, see if there's something going on. Daytime shooting leaves somebody injured. So whoa. So if it bleeds, it leads. So these two shooting stories go first. Get some ranking here for the hospitals. People definitely want to know about that. Something I would have done better would be to have some share buttons here, so people after reading that would probably want to hit that button to share with their friends. I got down here. We're now combining the share button with getting people to um, request a spotlight. Got the weather, got some sports by itself. So sports by itself, and I think in this phase of the game, we were doing sports, like give them 2 stories per sports section. And we got a viral meme again, and then our list of events. All right, not too bad. Let's see, what was the next one? Next one, oh, yes, price gouging, right? Again, always something that's going to get our readers to go, oh, that could be affecting my life. Um, this is Veterans Day. Yes, we want to have that in there. It's coming up, so let people know about closures for official offices and stuff like that. Um, so that's kind of interesting. Military personnel sent. Oh yeah, data breach again. Something that would be of interest to a lot of people. It's like, what is going on with my personal information? So this is pretty cool stuff. More kind of into the tech things of stuff. The whole price gouging law, that's just pretty bad. There was a big fire going on, and of course people trying to take advantage of that. Yes, here we go again. We got our reader input. Our readers are responding. Again, we still early days in our subscription numbers, and probably make a video about the growth of the newsletter. But in this particular case, we're just looking at content-wise what we are doing around this time. Again, we're getting ready for Veterans Day on the 11th, so there are events pertaining to that whole thing that's coming up. And now we start to do here the deal of the week. We're testing this. Right now, almost a year later, we no longer have this. I guess we got some feedback about that, and some people really didn't care for it, so we got rid of it, or we put it in a different in a different way. But I don't know. Now that we have more experience, we may create a special page for the deals by itself. But you see how we handle it, and now you can see that we're actually testing. So I have these logos here not because these people are advertising with us, but we're doing this to kind of like use this as placeholders. So instead of just having, advertise here kind of symbols like you normally see on like billboards that are empty, to actually put the spots and give these local charities a shout out. And again, it's probably something that you'll see in the future again that we do. So again, the whole point with this is Don't wait till you get a sponsor or advertiser in the newsletter. Start planning for, like, okay, how will I display them? How will they show up? How can I put their logos? So this is one way to do it. There'll be other ways to do promotions as well. Um, the best promotions are ones that don't look like promotions, but these are interesting ways. They can click on it and go get more information about these charities. Um, so we go again with the shooting. Um, so in this particular case, as you can see here, our subject lines are singular subject. I've moved away from that simply because sometimes you don't want to have like too spammy or clickbaity headline, and sometimes people are not interested in just the one topic. So if you have multiple, you can cover your bases. But that's interesting. I was still doing that. So basically, took the headline of one of the stories and made that the subject line for our email that goes out, as well as the overall heading for the newsletter. Tears of happiness. Again, we gotta trigger that dopamine. Somebody's happy. We want to share that. Um, there's a threat again. Um, balloon claims. That's always good. So put that out there. Affecting the whales. People have different interests, so you definitely have to play with that. It's not a bad thing. It's people. We are all complex human beings. Um, Seeing somebody win, some people are jealous, and some people feel like, oh, maybe I should have been in the in the Mega Millions to win. And again, the number was getting bigger, so that made sense at the time to put that in. And the big thing that was coming up also was this sports betting. So we were keeping an eye on that. So you'll see some stories relating to that coming up in the future as well. And then here again, now we're leaving the and it's okay to leave the same poll in the newsletter, because not everybody responds to the poll at the same time. So if I already responded to it, I'm not going to respond again. There'll be a small percentage of people, but you'll get an overall a better sense of what's going on, as opposed to just trying to do a one-off poll, depending on what information you're trying to get. Okay, so the rest of this are pretty standard. This meme is great. I brought it back a couple of times, so that's always good. And hey, I'm a veteran, so threw myself in there. That's okay. The main thing is you don't want to hide. If you want to hide, you want to be a faceless publisher, you can do that. But it's always good to have some kind of a meaningful connection with your audience. So that was pretty cool. Breakthrough drug. Let's see. What are we doing here? This is about Lily Spielberg, Master of the Air. Again, just a local theme. Um, Pretty standard. Disabled veteran with key. So again, this is a keyless a program that helps veterans. Again, this was a local Raleigh-based person that got this program working out for them. So definitely makes sense to bring that. And it's Veterans Day week, so that makes sense. Our sports again, a little funny. And yeah, we started playing with the embeds, because you can embed YouTube videos as well. And this was a new series that was coming up, and again with the veterans theme, that made sense. So it was kind of like a trailer for the upcoming series, and that was a pretty good series. I actually watched it, so it made sense to kind of include that. Okay, let's see. Safety concerns. So it's not really about lows; it's about safety concerns, and again, it's kind of looking out for your neighbors. So hey, be aware if you bought this thing, this is what's going on. We got again local soccer team lady won MVP title of the league, so that's great. Local heroes, awesome, still great. We have somebody winning something positive, that is awesome. So these are all positive stories, something fun that I actually would open. And, it's a great shot there. You give credit where credit is due. Um, these guys are funny. And yes, so makes sense. I like it. I would actually still read that today. So pretty fun. Um, so here we go. So now this is another one of those. We're starting to work on local spotlight. So here's a taste of France. This is, I believe, what can be considered our first local spotlight that we're doing on a business. And interestingly, on this one, we wrote it without their input. So it was basically love going to this place, enjoy doing the research on it from the website, social media profile, and different kind of images and just personal knowledge, and put that on there. So again, you need the exercise to write how to write a local spotlight. So instead of waiting for somebody to say, "Hey, can you write a spotlight about me?" You basically say, "Hey, if you want to discover Cary, let's do a write up on this business," and it came out pretty good. So the idea was just to get one under the belt, and believe it or not, I had people follow up who approached me to do a spotlight after seeing this and saying, "Oh, I see you guys work with so and so with this particular company, and we would like to be in the spotlight as well." So you have that benefit again. They benefit from you putting them out in front of people. Although they are a well-known company, that's fine. There are still people that are new to the area that have not ventured downtown or different areas where La Farm Bakery has their locations, and now you bring that to their attention. So that's the benefit of helping other people. Here's the book recon. Again, as I said before, I really like this nice, clean way of it. It's not commercially, really not. I really moved to try and monetize this, and it's I want to say it's probably not worth the effort, like I mentioned before, but it's nice to make that connection with people on your list that actually read, because you want to have readers. So put the books in there, okay? Give the authors a bit of a lift. Um, and then the anchor of the week again, it's a real estate edition. Did I do anything special new here? Oh, the new thing is, yeah, we started adding the mortgage and just kind of like a summary. So that's kind of new-ish. So we're adding a little bit more content, and then kind of give us the idea to realtors. Hey, if you wanted to drop some knowledge about mortgage rates and things like that, you can do it. You could do it right here. So this is kind of where we started to germinate the idea of that this edition could be more than that. So that wraps up this third week, week three, and insights are, of course, November is military history, so any kind of connection to the military is going to be good. These are the other ones that are going to be talking about in week four. And in real estate, yes, you can always add stuff related to mortgage as well in the real estate niche. There you go. Easy peasy. Okay, see you guys on the other side.